Now we're live.
Well, that is quick.
We're live. Here we go.
Oh, good evening,
viewers. 828 said hi.
I mean, he's on the ball, isn't he? Very early.
Was he watching at 8:28, or was he just waiting for us to turn up?
I mean, no, he wasn't watching because we were talking absolute drivel.
I know, right? Like it would have been crazy.
Yeah, but sometimes.
The good news is there's 3 people watching. So
yes.
Hello,
at least
everyone.
nobody is here. I mean, at least not nobody is here. That would be embarrassing.
Exactly that.
Nobody wants to see you talk to me. Thank you.
That's a treat. Look, here we go. Hello, fellow golfers.
Yes,
hello, golf god. Ben James coming in with a long time no see. What is up? And I can never see you. Like you can chat, but I never see you. Which is just crazy. People see me, but I don't see them. I just see names.
Yeah, this is a weird thing, isn't it?
It's odd, yeah, it's odd, but it's good fun.
Well, like I say, because I do a lot of stuff for work, it's I often don't see them either. So there'll be like 100 people watching me talk about work stuff, and I can't see anyone, and it's a bit strange.
That's weird, isn't it?
Just like talking into the camera and just like, oh God, this is crazy.
We had a team brief today, and there's actually 6 of us all just on the screen. I just got giggles. I literally got giggles. Started crying. I was just in the corner crying with giggles. Like, what the hell is going on? Yeah, it's so ridiculous. Anyway, more comments. Mr. BJH. Hey, hi, Sam.
Oh, hi, Mr. BJH.
Ben James was crying smiley. Assume that I can never see him.
Yeah.
Oh, God. How have you guys played today?
Absolutely not. No.
Sadly,
very sad not to have played today.
My first round is scheduled, but
mine is not.
Am I allowed to say congratulations on YouTube, Sam?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Sam has just welcomed into the world a little baby girl.
Yes, on Friday. But obviously don't want to let you guys down, so I still managed to be here today.
Yeah, she's actually early, wasn't she?
She was, yeah. She's supposed to be here on Thursday this week.
Very rare for a woman, that.
Yeah, be early, yeah. Even on time.
Mr. BJ asked, how many holes have we played? 0 holes.
Literally none. I only saw Robin Downton's picture earlier, so that's about as much golf as I've seen.
Yeah, so. Yeah. Girls at 79, evening chaps. Ross Hillier. Why isn't it? No, there you go. Hi, I made it this time. My computer froze in. I was a bit worried. Hi, Ross. You did make it this time. Ben James. I'm great
looking. Not even just good.
Yeah, that's it. I'm great looking. Ben James also followed it up with a congrats.
Thank you. Thank you for kind.
Girls at 79, congrats.
Again, thank you very much.
Oh, check this one out.
Yes, it is, Mark. Oh, good old Griffin Park up there. Come on, you bees.
Yeah.
Yeah, avid Brentford fan. I don't get there as much as I'd like to, but and obviously I haven't been to the new stadium yet because of old COVID and not been able to go and watch any games. But yeah, definitely a big Brentford fan. Watch as many games as I can on TV at the moment. Hopefully push for the Prem. I'm hoping that you're a Brentford fan as well, Mark. But who knows?
Yeah, it might be like, who's your biggest rival?
Probably like Leeds or something. Not Leeds.
Yeah. That's because you read that.
Probably, yeah. It's because I read. It's because I read Mr. BJH.
Can you see these comments, by the way?
I can, yeah.
How come you can see it? No one else has been able to do that.
There's a thing on the right that says private chat, so I could send a message to you to say, "Oh, this person's really annoying," which I won't do. And then if there's like another tab that says comments, so I can read everything else. Mark, West Ham.
There you go. So you'll be ahead of the comments before I'm even there yourself. This is.
Oh, really? Am I reading them? Ivan Toney smashing it up. Yeah, he really is. But if we don't make it to the Prem, he's off. I think. Hopefully, we do with a lot of players. Make a lot of money out of him, at least, if nothing else.
Lots of Leeds fans in, isn't there?
There is a few Leeds fans.
West Ham, you saw that, didn't you?
Yeah, West Ham done very well this year. And I saw that Souček scored a hat-trick on international duty this week. Big player for you this year. He did, yeah.
He's actually just made it into my dream team. Not that he's a dream player, but he's in my fantasy team now, yeah.
He's doing well, though.
Yeah, certainly is. Oh wait, hang on a minute. Have I? Oh no, I haven't missed any.
Nah, we're good.
We.
We.
Junkless Dave. Good evening. Good evening, Junkless. I always call him Junkless. I should call him Dave, really, because I'm sure his name's Dave rather than Junkless.
Why is it Junkless though? Is he lacking in the downstairs area?
That is true, Dave.
Why
if this is too much of a personal thing, because you might not want it known to the 16 people that are watching, but why is it Junkless, Dave? Yeah, good question.
I'm curious.
Lee Popham coming in an evening. Evening, Lee. He just commented on my Shire video actually from a couple of years ago when Jono annihilated Ollie. It's one of my favourite things I've seen, I think. And he commented saying that Old Ford Manor across the road is a very good course, or better than the Shire. So that's one on the list. Ross Hillier, where's your first game going to be? Well, I booked this in a while ago because I wanted to get one in. And I was worried about tea times. So I was like, well, it's going to have to be a resort because resort teas were like available early doors. And I've ended up booking Cotswold Golf Club. And then they were like, then they released the information of stay local from the 29th. Like,
cool.
That's not local. But don't tell anyone, YouTube.
It's not like it's out in the world, is it? And anyone can see it.
No, exactly. No one. Nobody's been watching.
My first game is potentially the first DGS tour round in a few weeks, but we will see.
Yeah.
Yet to be confirmed. It might be pushing it, but
yeah.
Which is where I can't remember.
Lyme Regis.
Lyme Regis, that's it. So potentially there. If not, it'll be probably a few weeks after somewhere else. Probably just somewhere fairly local.
Yeah, try and keep it quick and out.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe a few range sessions between them.
Yeah, that makes sense. Ben James to Villa to join Watkins. I don't know.
Yeah, some more Brentford stuff. Yeah, I doubt he'd go to Villa just because of Watkins. I mean, they seem to have taken a few of our players over the years. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, hopefully we still get promoted and then he won't go anywhere, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Mark Bunning, no good for me at the moment. Work coming out of my ears. My work's actually really busy as well at the moment. It's just sort of, we've got a new manager and he is super keen. And yeah, I'm going to, usually in the past, I've been able to like sort of book last minute days off, but that is not going to happen now. I've got to plan stuff. I've got a plan. Junkless, nothing personal. It's an old email address.
Okay. Makes sense. We've all had those.
Yeah, we have. Lee agrees. Ollie's face was a real picture. There's one point where he looks like he's going to jump in the lake, which is fantastic. Mark, I played Cotswold last year in Thunder and Rain, held up really well. Yeah, I've played it before. I've actually done a 9-hole vlog there before, but I played so badly I stopped after 9 holes. And yeah.
Sorry, I've just seen Ollie's.
Yeah. Oh, look, Wayne's second closest friend. Yeah, Westie's first.
Yeah.
It cuts on some nice holes. Yeah, there are some really good holes. I think the front line's better than the back, so I'm looking forward to playing it. I'm going to be horrific though, which I'm really worried about. And it's going to be busy, so it's going to be hard to vlog. We are vlogging it. So hopefully it'll come across cool, but I imagine it's going to be a bit in and outy because we're all going to be in the trees and it's going to be tough. Oh yeah, Lee, Stu told me that it was going to be a course on the Cotswolds as your first course. Yes, it is. Mr. BJH, I've already played Moores Valley. How was it? How was the condition? Because that's sort of like, I've read a couple of things recently, one of Crane Valley, one of Ferndown Forest. Okay, they're not like the highest ranked courses in the world, but they both sort of said, oh, our courses are holding up really well. We've done loads of work over the winter or over this period, which has been fantastic. And then there's always been a little disclaimer at the end, like, our greens haven't quite healed up yet.
Maybe not quite as good as saying it is. Yeah. But I come and enjoy it anyway. To be fair, if I don't play at Lyme Regis, Moores Valley might be one for me to go to, again, because it's quite local. Hopefully get heat on there. So I like Moores Valley, it's a course.
I do.
Cranking little track.
Yeah, big fan of it. Who's the better golfer out of you two?
Wayne.
I won the series this year, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Calm under pressure, more so than I am.
Yeah, that's the only reason, wasn't it? Because
I think.
on 18.
Yeah, and I was wasn't I 2 up on going into 17?
Yeah.
And I just lost it, and then absolutely just 18. Don't even know what I was doing.
Yeah.
And I hit top my drive, didn't I?
Yeah, 17 was a shot hole as well, and you used your shot. You tried to use your shot, didn't you? Like, I've got a shot on it, doesn't matter. Yeah. And then, doubled it
significantly. Yeah, and then 18 was just an absolute horror show, one to definitely forget. I mean, obviously, your handicap is lower than mine. So, yeah, overall, I would probably say Wayne is the better golfer.
I definitely play more, though, don't I?
Yeah, you do play more often, which obviously helps. But there'll be, the occasional rounds that I'll turn up and shoot a low score. And where do we play with? Most recently, wasn't it, with Westy and Marshy?
Yeah, Hampshire.
Yeah. So I had a good day then. Yeah.
What's up, George?
Obviously, I can play, but we'll see. Was it George?
That was G, in the background.
Oh, he's left the door open now, so.
Graham Wynn, even guys, what's the first course you're planning to vlog? Cotswold Golf Course. We have covered that recently. In fact, you probably saw me answer it already. Yeah, Cotswold Golf. There he is.
Where's he back?
What's George's YouTube channel called?
Oh, he's got a new one.
Is it like Canada something, or was it another new
one? George, what's your YouTube? What's your YouTube name? It's Maple Leaf with a Z. ITZ. It's Maple Leaf.
It's Maple Leaf.
It's gaming videos, isn't it? FIFA and what other stuff? Roblox, Minecraft, Among Us. So any of you guys got kids, feel free to pass it on.
15 people.
Check it out.
Subscribe now.
Subscribe now, he says.
For a free cookie. Free cookie.
Free cookie. Bless him.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. I've answered that. So, what was the course you played in Oxford area last year? Haythrop Park. That was very good. That's where I played my best ever round. You played that day as well, didn't you? You had to zip up and zip back on your bike.
I did, yeah. I didn't have a bad round, actually. I think I did okay at Haythrop.
Yeah,
I played with Andy Wright, Johnny Badminton.
Yeah, your first group.
Somebody else. And Marshy Moon, isn't it?
Yeah, Andy played really well as well, didn't he? I just picked him.
Yeah, he had a really good round.
He got the 2 as well, didn't he? The rollover 2.
That was a huge payout. He had made a lot of money this year, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Right up there. Ben James playing Chichester Friday morning. Bartic side and a long bank holiday weekend. I know, can't wait.
Oh, yes, it was bank holiday weekend. Not that it matters to me, not work anyway, but.
No, that's true. Oh, yeah, what a waste.
Well, it's just an extra time off, extra holiday coming later.
Yeah, I imagine it just rolls over. You don't lose it, do you? Yeah. I see Sprouston Manor in Norfolk had their greens vandalised overnight. Just before. Oh, that is horrific, isn't it? Poor buggers.
I see why. Wow, what's the point? I've seen some. I can't remember where it was a while ago, and people have been on there on like mini motorbikes, just like tearing up the greens.
Walton Heath just got torn up. Like, oh my god,
ridiculous,
horrific. I played Farmer Day courses in far better condition than my game. At least the course isn't good, mate.
It's going to be the same for a lot of people, I think.
Yeah, totally. Done lots of work to fairways, but greens are not that smooth yet. Oh man, I've had a couple of walks. Yeah, Moors Valley, Potton Park walks recently, and sort of walk through Moors Valley. And every time I look at it, thinking, is it going to look lush? And I'm like, not really. So it's a bit of a letdown. I played 19 today as the greens are excellent and quick. Some of the fairways were a bit bad, but excellent overall.
I played 9 quite a lot. Well, I have done previously. My dad's a member at 9, so I used to play there quite often on Saturday. I do. I enjoy 9 a lot.
It's a good track. It would be somewhere I'd consider joining, actually.
There's a few dodgy holes I always have, but there's a lot of gettable holes.
Yeah,
like usually if you can hit a decent straight drive, say on 3 or 4, 4th, I think, right down the hill. If it's in the summer, you get decent bounce. Well, you could be pretty close to the green.
Yeah, it gets really firm there, doesn't it? So
Yeah.
it shortens up a lot, if that makes sense.
But opposite, in the winter, it gets really wet, and you have to put down little grass mats, which is a bit annoying.
Yeah,
I
but at least
have my own in my bag, so
you've always got a good lie, isn't it?
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. What clubs are you rocking at the moment? I think I've said the last 2 times I've done this. So, so yeah, what clubs are you rocking?
What clubs am I rocking? I actually have Wayne's Old Driver. Is the tailor-made R15 or R16?
Yeah.
R15. I have a very old Slazenger. It's like a Fire Steel 2 or something, 5-wood.
What a club, though.
What a club. It only really stays in the bag for a couple of holes. Usually 18 at Crane. It's like perfect for bit of draw between the trees. Gets me high up on the fairway. Love it. That's about the only time I use it, really. I have a Cobra F8 3 hybrid. And then I have Cobra F. It's a bit strange. I have a Cobra F9 4-iron because I couldn't get my hands on an F8. And then I've got F8 5 to sand wedge. I then have a Callaway 50-degree wedge, the Callaway Chatty, and then I've got my triple track Odyssey putter. But what I'd like to do is get rid of my 5-wood and bring in a 3-wood.
I haven't got a 3-wood.
Just because my drive, there's a big gap in distance between my driver and my 5-wood. My 5-wood hybrid.
Your 5-wood's not a proper 5-wood, is it? Really?
I mean, it says 5-wood on it, but it's not long at all.
No.
I can probably hit my hybrid longer. Actually, probably even my 4-iron.
Exactly.
But it serves a purpose. But then I have a very big gap between my hybrid 4-iron and my driver.
Yeah.
So something I look into to pop in there in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, touching on this, Lee asked, "Are you going to treat yourself to another Wayne driver this year?"
I mean, if he's getting rid of one, absolutely, I'll take. Because what yours is an FA, isn't it?
It is, yeah, F8 plus. So yeah,
I mean, it would go in well with my FA clubs, and it's a nice looking driver. Yeah, I just for the amount of golf I play at the moment, I can't really justify new driver. I mean, I'd love to have some new irons. I think I've got better since I bought those irons, so I could probably do with updating.
Yeah, but they're still bloody good, aren't
they? They do the job sometimes.
Yeah. Lee's put the Donington Grove course looked a great course. I'm assuming you're referring to Donington Valley, because that's where we played together, and it was a good little track, wasn't it? We had a good round, good fun day there. You, me, and Ben Chesney.
Cool. Yeah, it was really good actually. It was early morning, wasn't it? Cold.
It was, yeah. Yeah.
And on the first I hit into the wrong green, didn't I?
Yeah.
So stupid.
Yeah, a good shot into the wrong green.
Yeah, it was a great shot. It was so good.
G will be pleased. My 6-year-old is obsessed with watching other kids play games on YouTube rather than playing himself. And I have to.
Mate, George is the same.
Yeah, I'll tell him to check the channel out and to like and subscribe. Good man,
Thank you, Ben. Appreciate it.
George will be pleased. That'll be
He'll be delighted. Yeah, it's not a huge channel yet, but you never know.
You've got to start somewhere.
Got to start.
Mr. BJH, this is Pepsi Max Cherry on the hard stuff.
I mean, it's better than me. I've got like apple and pear squash.
Well,
it's a Monday night after all.
Exactly. Yeah. And you're like a new dad again, so let's be serious. 5th and the 13th holes at 9 are where they put the mats down, but not this year though. That's because it was a lockdown.
But again, decent track. I really like playing that. It's good.
Yeah, I like it. I'd like to do a full vlog there actually. What about a forward, Sam? He's asked.
I mean, the potential. I probably need to, because obviously I know my driver yardages, I know my hybrid, etc. So I probably need to just test out maybe between a 3-4 to see what sort of fits most beneficial in the middle.
Yeah,
we go from there really. But without sort of testing them, it's difficult to say. But I wouldn't be against it.
Yeah. What are your dream set of clubs?
I would really like I can never remember what they're called. They're the Tiger Woods clubs. I'd have to Google it. They're like the TW at the end, obviously Tiger Woods.
For me, my irons are probably some of my favourite irons anyway. My Titleist T100s. Bought them last year, and I think they look bloody lovely. If I was being honest, I would love to go to like a real tight, thin blade or something, but I don't really. I don't know. I'd rather just be better at golf than worry about my clubs.
But maybe the better clubs would make me better at golf.
That could be it. I'll go and get custom immediately.
They are, so they're the TaylorMade P7TWs, and they look like this. I don't know if you can see that. It's come up with an advert.
They are nice, those ones. They are nice.
Yeah, I would really love some of those. Or some Mizuno blades.
Yeah. You can't go wrong, can you? Oh, here you go. Look, Mr. BJH is coming in. P7TW.
He knows.
Boom. Who's your favourite golf channel other than DGS? DGS is the best. Slogan.
I watch a bit of Rick Shields.
I've started watching his podcast stuff lately, which I quite enjoy. Yeah, over like his hints and tips or whatever. He might like have a chat about, I don't know, DeChambeau and how he did it, whatever. And I'm like, I find it quite interesting. I quite like hearing that.
I like seeing some of the reviews he does on balls and bits and pieces, because it can give you a slight advantage. Probably not for a handicapper as high as myself, but maybe not as much of an advantage as if you were a much lower handicapper. But I like watching those. I watch the PGA Tour YouTube channel just to catch highlights and bits and pieces. So that's probably up there. I don't watch tons and tons, not as much as I used to. I found watching lots of sort of tutorials and hints and tips about how to be better at golf actually made me worse, because I was trying to implement all of these things thinking, maybe that's the problem, maybe that's the problem, maybe that's the problem, trying to do all these little different things, and it just made me absolutely trash.
Yeah, gets you too thinky, doesn't it?
Gets in my head. Now I just swing and hope for the best.
Yeah, look who it is.
Jeff, my man. How you doing, buddy?
Jeff? Lovely to see your name. It's good to see you, even though we can't see you.
It is lovely. It's nice to have you on board. And we need to sort out another round sometime.
We do. He might be playing a few of the DGS events this year if he gets.
That'd be sick. Yeah, that'd be really good.
Stuart says, "Hi Sam, I'm a long-time fan of yours. What would you say your best ever golf shot is?"
My best ever golf shot. Are we saying this is Stu Pearson?
It is Stu Pearson, yeah.
I thought it might be. I saw the next comment and thought that's got to be Stu Pearson.
Yeah. Bless him.
Best ever golf shot.
He's a fan, though, eh?
I mean, it's lovely that he's a fan. I'm a fan of his. I admire how well he plays golf. He's much better than me. I quite enjoy playing with Stu, actually. He's a lot of fun to play golf with. Doesn't let things get in his head, really, which I quite like.
Yeah.
Best ever golf shot, I don't really know. Well, I don't really think I have that many memorable ones.
Nothing that sits in your mind, something that hit a pin or chip-ins or...
I've had a few chip-ins. A few chip-ins that have been on videos as well, which have been cool. I mean, that bunker shot I hit when we played with Stu was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I quite enjoyed that. Where was that? That was with Jeff as well, wasn't it? No.
Test Valley?
Was that Test? No.
The bunker shot you were talking about was Hampshire, wasn't it?
That was Hampshire, yeah. So that was quite nice.
It wasn't really even a bunker.
Yeah, because that geezer got a bit shirty with it as well, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
He said it was GUR, and I shouldn't have played out of it.
Bunkers are GUR? Why are you playing out of all the bunkers? No one told us GUR.
It would have taken me longer to have moved it. And then
it really would have done.
Yeah, nothing that stands out. Sorry, Stu. Sure, you can have a signed photo. I'll do a topless one for you.
Oh, lovely. Who do you think is going to win the Masters next week?
It's a tough one, isn't it? There's lots of people who've been playing well. What do you think?
I think Westwood tee to green. I always think he does well at the Masters, and he's playing really good form at the moment, isn't he? So if you can keep that going, but has he peaked a bit too soon? It's probably what I'm thinking. JT, Justin Thomas is always there or thereabouts.
I like JT.
Yeah, I do too. He's so competitive. Bryson has been playing well lately. If he can play sensibly at the Masters, then maybe, like if he attacks when he should attack, then potentially he'd do okay. I think he'll have a better Masters than he did last year. The likes of sort of like Dustin Johnson's always going to be there, isn't he? And wouldn't it be great? I still would love Rory to win the Masters.
I would. I'd like to see Rory win.
Love to see.
I enjoy watching Rory. Some of those drives are just ridiculous.
Yeah. I'm a big Rory fan, really. He's just sort of, and he's a bit quiet at the moment. He's not really doing a lot, so he might just sneak in from out of nowhere. Justin Rose always does well at the Masters as well. So
I don't think Rosie. I'd probably go JT.
Yeah,
I like JT.
Yeah, he's got to be up there. Hasn't he? Be nice to see the crowds back anyway. Did you see that Rick Shields was calling out the other golfers on YouTube, saying that he could beat James Robinson and Dan Hendrickson? I did not see that. Was he calling them out in an aggressive way, or was he just having fun? It'd be an interesting thing to see. Hopefully, Rick Shields will organise another golf day, and then they can all prove that. Because I don't think James Robinson or Dan Hendrickson were even about last time for the golf day. I have no idea about that. That would be interesting. How do you rate Bryson DeChambeau? I think that is how you pronounce it. I think Bryson is very good for the game, entertainment-wise.
Oh, absolutely, entertainment-wise. Hell yeah. Just goes for absolutely everything. It's a lunatic.
Yeah, he's a character, isn't he? Like a proper character. For views and all that sort of stuff, you need to have characters. And, he's either a love or hate guy, isn't it? People either love what he's doing or they hate him. So
yeah,
it's like your pantomime
gets people
villain.
talking though, doesn't it?
Yeah, or he's your hero. So straight away we're talking about it now. I think he's great for the game. He used to get real penalised for being really slow, didn't he? Like everyone used to really moan at him about being slow, but apparently he's really sped up now, and he just literally walks because his game's changed. He just rips it now, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So
see you later.
Yeah, he's like just walks on the tee and goes main driver. Yeah. Don't have to think what is it, main driver.
Half rate, 200 yards, drive it.
Yeah. Mr. P says to send you a tenner later because you're being.
Can't believe I'm anywhere.
Chip in versus Jeff.
No, I got it wrong. It was the Hampshire.
Oh yeah, because that was a question mark. Yeah, I see. Look at the punctuation. Yeah, Ben James, that bunker shot was unreal.
Thank you.
Also you had Polton's as well. That bunker shot at Polton's.
Yeah, that one was pretty good too. Yeah. I like a bunker shot.
Sam, what do you want to get your handicap down to this year?
I mean, I'm not actually a member of a club currently because I actually had my son just over 11 months ago and then baby girl last week. So I didn't join last year because I didn't think I'd get an awful lot of golf in. And obviously it worked out quite beneficial anyway because COVID and could play a lot of golf anyway. Probably be the same this year, so probably won't join. So I'll really just be focusing on DGS handicap and hopefully I can play in as many events as possible. What am I off on DGS? Like 11, 12?
Yeah, 11 or 12, I think.
I mean, it would be nice if we can get closer to 10. If we can get to 10 or below, I'd be loving life. I'd be surprised, but I'd be loving life. That would be a nice goal to have.
I think I'm off 9 in the DGS now.
It's going to be a tough year for quite a few people.
I think I'm going to have a year of going up.
No longer is it down. Smash it.
No longer is it 0.1 increases either anymore. It can off it goes. My only issue is the one that's going to pin my handicap down is my 6 over at Haythorpe, which was pretty recent. So I need to get like 20 rounds in to get that one out.
Yeah, that's going to be a pain, isn't it? Luckily, my Hampshire one don't count.
Yeah, no, it won't count. Phil Gunner, Sam, Wayne, are you two chilled all the time when you play golf? Never seen either of you have any head off moments, or have I missed them? Pretty chilled.
Yeah, I'm probably less chill than Wayne. I do get annoyed with myself, but actually, I think having the camera there and doing a bit of filming takes my mind off of it a bit more. So I'm thinking less about how rubbish I've been, and focusing more on chatting to you guys and having a bit of bants and getting people on film and stuff. So I think that definitely helps my game, and I'm less in my head. But I try not to even if I do get annoyed.
Let's say when we play golf together, they're always very fun rounds, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're always
never come off a course with Wayne and think, oh my God, that was terrible.
Yeah.
Which I did. We didn't play today.
Yeah. We're always very appreciative that we're on the golf course, aren't we? We're just like, oh, it's amazing not to be at work and playing golf, and loving the.
Even when we played in the Ryder Cup, didn't we? Me, Marshy, and Robin Hayes, like, was chucking it down with rain, and I was just like, come on, let's go.
Yeah, that's right.
Get it done.
Playing golf.
Just playing golf, just being out. I got a lot of trouble for that, but it was nice. She might be watching. Again, apologies.
Love you. Ben James says Justin Thomas. Joseph Jordan Spieth. Jordan Spieth's in with the shout, been playing very well as Patton's back. Beach Fraser. Rory is swinging terribly. Rose is injured. I think JT as well, and maybe even Jordan Spieth. Yup. Always been a Westwood fan. I would love to see him win a major before he gets too old. Yeah, so would I. I love Westwood. I just love his character, and I love just the way he strikes the ball. Amazing. Mr. BJH, do you think Tiger will ever make another comeback?
Can you rule him out?
That's exactly what I was thinking. You can never rule Tiger out.
Just can't rule him out.
Don't get me wrong. I think it's very highly unlikely he's going to come back and win the Masters again, or a major, or even win another golf tournament. But
can you imagine the scenes?
Yeah, if you said he wasn't coming back, he's going to come back, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, I wouldn't rule it out. I don't think it's likely, but I wouldn't rule it out.
Yeah, agreed. I would love to see the DGS group have a day of golf with Rick and Peter Finch. Wouldn't that be lovely? Tell you what, go to Rick or Peter Finch and go on their Instagram or on their YouTube and go, I'd love to see you guys play some of the DGS guys. And they'd go, who? You'd go, DGS, this little golf channel from Dorset. And they'd go, don't care. And you go, please.
You get as many people as possible together. Give people what they want.
I always think, like, if Rick Shields did a video and just said, if any of you like golf but you don't like watching pros play golf, just check out DGS golf vlogs. And I sort of think, like, if I had 1% of his followers came over and subscribed, I'd just be like, yes,
a dream.
Yeah, can you imagine?
And the pressure be on for golf vlogs and shots, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be a bit. Yeah, would be on a bit more. D Shumbo took something like 200 seconds to take a putt at a tournament. Yeah,
that's quite extreme.
Sure, 200 seconds. How many minutes is that? 61:20.
Three and a bit.
Yeah, it's quite a while. It's quite a while.
Thank you, Lee. Appreciate it.
Always wanted to know what DGS actually stands for. Well, brace yourself. Dewey's Golf Society. Rounds always count, Sam. Seen them.
That's right, because I've had some absolute shockers as well, so we'll get them in.
That's right. Portsmouth. Most embarrassing moment out on course. I've answered this before, so I'll let you.
Is it when you've fallen over?
No, I wasn't even that embarrassed on that. That was just that was funny. That was funny.
I don't really have many embarrassing moments. I mean, it's just really like shocking holes, like 18 at Polton's. That was pretty embarrassing. I was pretty embarrassed by that. Generally, I haven't really been embarrassed. I wouldn't say particularly.
No, mine was. I'll tell you because you might not have seen it, but mine was playing at Meon Valley. When I not long played myself. I think I was playing off about 18 at the time, so I wasn't like terrible at golf. But it was a real busy day. I was playing with my mate Ben, and we're both generally sort of newish, been playing a year or so, and we got matched up with 2 randoms. We sort of got there and they're like, oh, because we're so busy today, we just put 2 other people with you. Like, what? Okay, fine. And then we got on a tee. The other 2 went first, straight down the middle. I was like, oh, pressure's on. Then Ben went up, straight down the middle. I was like, whew, blimey. And it was such a beautiful sunny day that there was probably at least 30 to 35 people scattered about, like just hotel guests sitting on the banks just watching the first tee. So there's quite a lot of people watching. And literally come off the toe of my club, went 90 degrees away, straight past the starter's hut and onto the 9th green, just like, shit! That was...
I'll let another one.
Yeah, that was a bad day. Jeff, Sam is great to play golf with. Top man.
Thank you, Jeff. It's very much feeling is mutual.
Not Wayne, though.
Yeah, he's so.
Tiger and the broken leg at Torrey Pines. What does he mean by that? Did he have a broken leg at Torrey Pines? Especially with our shots, being at their pros, we would take them downtown with our shots. We might get another YouTube golf day then. With Rich Hills one, yeah.
Probably in 2031, once restrictions are eased.
Yeah, I'll do one when we get to 2,000 subscribers.
What are you on now?
Huh?
What are you on now?
1,150 something or something.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Won't be too long then.
I know. When was the last time you carried your clubs on a round of golf? Oh, I do actually know.
Mine actually wasn't that long ago. I played with my dad. I told Wayne about it. I arrived at the club. I can't actually remember what the club was called. East Horton.
East Horton.
East Horton. I played out with my dad. I think we both took a day off work, went to go and play T1. It had been fairly wet, but I didn't really think too much of it. Never played there before. Didn't know much about the club. Didn't know how well it drained. Just assumed it would be okay. So rock up on the day. Bags out, my trolley's out. My dad carries anyway, generally speaking. But I've only got a cart bag. So rock up, dad goes in, checks in. I'd already paid online and stuff. So he checks us in, walking down to the first tee quite merrily, ding, 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 with my trolley. And some geezer comes up in his little golf cart, I will say again, golf cart, and tells me that there's no buggies. No buggies? No trolleys, rather. Tells me there's no trolleys today. And I was like, what are you talking about? There's no trolleys. He's like, oh, did they not tell you in reception? I was like, no. So then I had to go and put my trolley back in the car and carry my golf bag around the whole course, which I did not enjoy at all. And it was, don't get me wrong, it was very wet and there's no way I could have taken a trolley, but it would have been nice to have been made aware.
Yeah, I had to do it at Bath when I played with Ollie after the first lockdown, just before the first lockdown, I think it was. Yeah, it was the last round before the first lockdown coming, so just a year ago now. And literally got there, same things like, oh, by the way, boys, carry only. I was like, fucking hell. But I was like, should I buy a bag? Should I buy a carry bag? Oh, God. And you're like looking at them, they're like 150 quid. I'm like, God's sake. Are you buying second-hand ones?
Expensive round of golf then, isn't it, if you buy a bag?
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I just lugged it around, and that was with the camera and everything, lugging it all. Oh God, that was a nightmare. Yeah,
it was not enjoyable. It really hurt my back because at East Horton, I don't know if anyone's played it, but there's quite a few hills on it. So I really didn't enjoy it, and I had like everything in my bag, like tons of balls and like waterproofs and like that mat. I mean, the mat doesn't weigh a lot, but the little mat thing that I carry around all the time, and like all sorts of stuff in there, bottles of water, snacks, like all the jazz. Carrying that around, it really killed me.
Yeah, nightmare, innit?
Not enjoyable.
Mr. BJH, playing the Pro-Am with them. Please elaborate, Mr. BJH. What Pro-Am are you referring to? Would you please? Jeff said, 2,000 subs, I'm dead by then. There's every chance. The beauty of 2,000 subs is you've got to have something to work towards. If I had said, when I get to 1,150 subs, I'll organise another one. I'd be organising one now. And that'd be straight, mate. So I thought, we'll do it when we get to 2,000.
What about 1,500?
Well, I'm
Yeah.
only,
All right,
I'm
2,000.
only 350 away from that.
Jeff, you got plenty of time, mate.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Especially if Rick Shields, if everyone from here, all 13 of you watching, go to Rick Shields and go check out DJ's Golf Vlogs. Give him a plug and then see what happens. I'll get the 2,000 pretty quick, I reckon. Sam, do you have your own channel?
I do not know. I don't really have that much to say. I did. Do you know? I did think about starting one when Max first came along, my boy, last year. I thought I could just start one and basically just talk about me as an average dad in everyday life, about stuff that goes on, things that we've bought that I really like, not like as reviews, but just like, I really like this. This is really cool. It's been an absolute lifesaver or whatever. And I never did it. I just thought, does anyone really want to watch me do that? Probably not. So I never did. I just I piggyback on Wayne's.
Yeah, and I appreciate it, to be honest. I like all the help I can get.
Hey, I enjoy being on it.
Yeah. Parklands or Greenwood at East Horton? Greenwood, wasn't it? We played?
Yeah, Greenwood, yeah.
Main one, isn't it? Here we go. Sam, you're looking trimmer. Hate carrying me clubs. Hard work.
That's because you can only see me up to here. I'm definitely not trimmer. I'd like to be. I need to stop eating so much chocolate and do a little bit more exercise.
Yeah. Golf. Need golf to come back.
I need golf to come back, and I need football to come back so I could keep playing my five-side every week. I'm just super lazy.
Aren't we all? I've had that nightmare turn up to the course on what? No golf shoes. Bugger. Oh, funny.
I'll probably match that, Lee.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's your channel after all.
No, didn't mean that. I was playing the Raj Trophy at Crane Valley, and I was all excited about it, and I was getting there mega early to warm up and everything else. Pulled up, got my clubs out, looked for my shoes. Fiddlesticks, left them in the airing cupboard. So I ran in. I was like, "Do you have any size 12 shoes?" No, we've got none. Go bollocks! So it's like a 20-minute drive back home. So I was like, "I'm gonna have to go." Drove home, drove back, and then shot 40 points and won. I didn't have a warm up or anything. I just So that was fun. Now tell me yours.
Well, you know mine anyway. So it was the first DGS Ryder Cup I ever played. Wayne's always seems to organise in the day after my work Christmas party, which obviously doesn't go down very well. So the first one I ever played in, I got home quite late after Christmas party. Obviously, a few drinks inside me. Alex Marsh picked me up at about 6 o'clock in the morning the following day. I didn't really talk to him much on the way. I'll be honest. I was quite hungover. Rocked up basically in my kit, so in my sort of like chino kind of trousers, undershirt, t-shirt, jumper, and I don't think I even had a hat. But that's all I had for the day. I didn't have anything to change into later. I didn't have any other clothes. I didn't have any waterproofs, and it literally rained pretty much all morning and somewhat into the afternoon. So first 9 holes, I'm sure people have checked out the Ryder Cup before, but it's 27 holes, 9 holes, go in, come back out for the full 18. After the first 9, I was soaked through, all the way through to my underpants, and I had nothing to change into. So I went into the club shop and bought a pair of waterproof trousers and just wore nothing underneath them for the rest of the day. Good times. It was fun though, and I haven't done it since.
I even had a spare coat, didn't I? I was like, "Would you like my spare coat?"
Yeah, it didn't keep me. It did not keep me any drier. I was stoked all the way through, and between rounds, I even hung like all of my clothes up on the radiators in the clubhouse. It didn't work. They were still soaking wet when I put them back on.
Yeah, that was funny when I come in. I think I was like second or third group, and I come in. I think I was second group, and all the radiators were taken, and there was like socks, trousers, pants, like
just everywhere. It was so ridiculous.
Eating bacon rolls.
But it was fun. It was a good laugh.
It was funny. Go for favorite course down south for the money. That's a good question. I'll tell you what. Now this is not my favourite course, but when we played Pompey, that was an absolute bargain, wasn't it? When we played that, it was. Like
It
12
was. Yeah.
We were going to be playing it for like 12 quid, like 1 o'clock on a Monday afternoon or something, and for 12 quid, that
It was
course.
decent.
Yeah, you'd expect to, it's no worse than Crane Valley, was it? Really, is it course? So
No, you'd expect to at least pay 20 odd quid.
Yeah, easily. So yeah, that's obviously made it onto the DGS tour. Did you see my event?
I did. Yeah.
I put up.
I wasn't sure it was the same one, but I did see it.
It is.
It's a tough course. There won't be many low scores, I can't imagine.
No, especially people who haven't played it. There's lots of blind and cambers, isn't there?
Lots of cambers, big cambers. I started off really well on that round. Yes. First hole, cracking. Second hole, terrible. Yeah, terrible second hole. I went left like 3 times, I think.
You did. It's all in the horse field. But Tidworth Garrison was a major surprise for me, and that was really good value.
But I really enjoyed Donington. That was good.
Yeah, that was really good as well.
That was good value too. I enjoyed Donington.
Yeah. It's sort of like, it was like 38 quid or something, wasn't it, Donington?
Something like that. But I thought it was a good price. I think it was a bit wet and we lost a couple of balls, didn't we?
Yeah, it was sort of frozen, wasn't it? It was leafy. It was
a bit leafy and it was really cold. But actually, course-wise, I thought it was decent.
Yeah, it was. The finish was really good. He's actually just said, have you played Burley Golf Course? Absolute bargain. Actually haven't. It's a 9-hole.
No.
And I've not played it. I sort of can't bring myself to play it because it's still like 25 quid a green fee, which isn't a lot for a green fee. But when you were playing 9 holes twice, I sort of think I want to play only £10 to do that.
So I played a parlay, basically same holes twice.
Exactly, yeah. Mr. BJH, it's an event where pro golfers play amateur golfers. I do know what a pro-am is. I thought you were referring to a specific one, as in like there's been a pro-am announced and they're looking for players to play with them. That's sort of what I was thinking you were meaning. Lee Popham's going to plug me. Thank you, Lee. It would cost them nothing. Just mentioning me in a video with 40,000 people viewing it, that would do wonders.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Good effort, Lee. Good job, man.
Yeah, thank you, Lee. Phil Gunn, did you see Leicester's Dan Hendricks co-presenter? Her dad sadly passed away. Amazing Manchester Barnes made table tennis cool winning British Championship at 15 years old before the time, probably. Oh, that is incredibly sad. I didn't hear about that or see that. I've not heard of him as a table tennis player, but Leicester comes across as such a nice guy. So does Dan, actually. Both of them seem really, really genuine. They're a good golf channel to watch. But that is, incredibly sad. Bless.
Condolences.
Do you know if it was like a surprise death, or was he poorly? Or, not that any of them are good, but, just out of curiosity. Ben James, great views that course. I'm assuming he's referring to Portsmouth. Everything rolls to the left, even if you hit it straight. Yes, it does.
It really does.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Portsmouth Golf Course, that is. Yeah. Lee Popham, I was really surprised with Brockenhurst Golf Club because I thought it was a 9-hole course. Yeah, well, that's Burley. That's a 9-hole. Brock is quality course. I'm actually playing it in May. In a thing called, you might have seen it on Facebook, maybe, a thing called the Amateur, which is a new amateur tour, funnily enough.
That's cool.
Yeah. And he's kindly invited me along to come and play and vlog and show the world all about amateur. And yeah, I'm looking forward to playing it and finding out what the amateur is all about. But basically, you pay money and you can win prizes. That's basically how it works. Bit like Mizuno Pair, that sort of thing. Is it not the YouTube Pro-Am? Jeff Smith has asked.
That for the Rick Shields one?
Yeah, it must be. I've not heard of this. If this is a thing that's going on, please comment, guys, at YouTube Pro-Am, because I've not heard of this. Leicester's dad had a heart attack. Oh, that is horrific.
Oh, sad.
That's very horrific. Have you just had 2 people say, have you played Rushmore? Have you played Rushmore? That's crazy. Yes, I have, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And that is also another course I would contemplate joining. I was very close to thinking about joining there this year, but sort of waiting until later on in the summer if I'm going to join somewhere. Lee, I'd like to see you play with Dan Henderson. Do you think that Dan and Mark Crossfield have fallen out with each other? No, I don't. I don't think they have. I think we've just gone their separate ways. Yeah, I think Dan's doing his own thing. I think he wanted to get involved with Leicester a bit more and do that. And yeah, they're having a jolly old time, aren't they? Right, Samuel.
Yes.
I'm going to ask you some of my questions because we've been talking for 50 minutes now.
What?
Hasn't that gone fast?
It really has, yeah.
Cool.
Well then,
what is
shoot, quick fire round.
What's the favourite course you've played? What's your favourite course you've ever played?
Remedy Oak.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love Remedy Oak.
It's such a good track, isn't it?
If I had enough money, I would be a member there, hands down, straight up. It's just delightful.
If money was no object, it's a no-brainer, isn't it?
Yeah, like it's not that far from home, and it is just quality. Like every hole, you just feel like you're the only people on the course.
Yeah.
Walking down the fairway feels like walking on carpet. It's just a delight to play. So nice. You feel like tree line holes. Like it just feels on another level. From what I mean, I haven't played lots of top courses, but that just feels like on another level.
I think the holes feel very grand because of the tall pine trees around you. It feels very, very grand, and it's it's a special place. I think it's just because the trees are so tall. Like when you play a lot of like you play a lot of Heathland courses and stuff that I play, and the trees don't feel as like enclosing as they do there. No. They're like it feels like you're in a forest. You feel like you're in Canada. Then you
like a lot of the courses, like more local, and you can easily hit over those trees. Like you're not really hitting over the trees at Remedy.
Never,
unless you're pretty far back.
Yeah, that's right.
That or Pennard, because I had a particularly good round at Pennard.
Yeah, and that's a quality course as well, Pennard.
It was really good fun.
That's ranked pretty high in Wales now, Pennard. I think it's even a 100 in the UK. That might have crept into the UK.
It was a very enjoyable day. I got particularly sunburned. But I played pretty good golf, so that's got to be up there.
Yeah, it was a good track. I'd like to play it again, actually. You might struggle with this one because someone asked you earlier, what's your most memorable favourite golf shot that you have played?
I did. I remembered one a minute ago, and now I can't actually remember it.
Come on.
I can't remember where I was playing. I was probably 110, 120 yards out, left-hand side of the fairway, and hold it. But I can't actually remember where that was.
Sounds delightful.
But that was pretty good. Or my par 3 at Donington, the last par 3, where you shanked it to the right.
Oh,
that was a good shot. And it was like pin seeker. I was quite upset it didn't go in, but I made it 2, so I was pretty happy with that.
Yeah, it was the 9th, wasn't it?
Maybe it wasn't the last one. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, because come back up to the clubhouse, wasn't it?
Yeah. That was a good shot. What is your greatest golfing achievement?
Well, I won the away day in 2019. Yeah. So that was Pennard, and then what was the second course?
McInnes.
Yeah, Pennard and McInnes. So I won the overall away day, mainly through how well I played on day 1. My score, I think, carried me through from day 1 into day 2. So that's got to be up there.
I don't think really anyone mounted a charge on day 2, did they?
I think a couple of people that maybe could have had a few too many beers the night before.
Is it close with Carl on day 2?
Yeah, Carl was pretty close because Carl had a good day at Pennard as well.
Yes.
I think I only maybe 1 or 2 shots between me and Carl at Pennard. Yeah. And I shot 10 over gross. I think he might have been something like 12.
Yeah.
No, he wouldn't have been 12 over gross, but I think there was only a couple of shots between us after day 1, so it would have been close with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's probably the greatest. I mean, I came second in the Raj, again 2019 at Crane
Yeah.
What did I come second overall in 2019 for DGS after Westy?
Yeah, just behind Wesley, and that's no mean feat. I think your point scoring as well was still high enough to have won many of the other years.
But yeah, Westy was just on another level.
Yeah, absolutely outrageous. We've got some questions. Let's go back to my questions.
Let's go.
Please hold. Let me see where were we? Have you played Rushmore? Yes, possible. Jeff Smith says, I think they have a YouTube golf day every year.
Oh.
I don't know about this. I've never heard about this. I am so confused. Golf God, not sure, but what prices are you talking about for Rushmore? Rushmore is like 25 quid if you got a 4-ball each. And it's an excellent course. And actually, they've done some improvements over the last year or so. They've done, last time I played it, they've done a lot of bunker work, and this and the other, and they were doing some work to like the 13th hole, I think, which is a par 4 downhill and over a lake. And they built like a sleeper wall. It just used to be a lake. Now they've built like a sleeper wall in front of the green and made it much more of a feature. And it looks like it's going to be amazing. So I will do a course walk there at some point. Yeah, really looking forward to getting back and playing that. Mr. BGH, what do you think is better course, Brockenhurst or Isle of Purbeck? If Isle of Purbeck had the condition of Brockenhurst, I'd say Isle of Purbeck. But the last few times I've played it, it hasn't been nearly good enough for condition.
I've only played Isle of Purbeck. I haven't played Brockenhurst.
Yeah.
It wasn't my favorite. I mean, I didn't play well at Isle of Purbeck, which doesn't help.
No.
The layout of the course was really cool, but I agree condition could be better.
Yeah. Apparently it has improved according to Ryan, but Mr. Tricky.
But to try it another time. Check it out.
Yeah. If Isle of Purbeck was in the condition it was, say, 5 or 6 years ago, it'd be tough to beat. There was a point where they were charging 70, 80 quid a green fee, and you could understand why. Like the views, and if you had the right day weather-wise, it would be incredible with the right condition.
The views are ridiculous though. It's so nice.
Yeah. But if you don't have the condition, it's a shithole, isn't it?
Decent food there though. It was all right.
Yeah, the food is good, and the views in the clubhouse and stuff is really good. It's very friendly as well, but yeah, all comes down to condition really, and it was poor last year. Wait, I've got comments that I'm missing. Who do you think you are?
I don't know. I can't remember where you came in 2019.
Good evening, Darren. This is Darren Stone. Good evening, mate. What's up, y'all?
Doing well, Darren.
He's one of the Big Oggy crew. I played with him down at Danesland Park. I played with Big Oggy. He's good guy. More or less golf. Great to see you looking well, matey.
Thanks, bud. You
are looking well. Evening, Darren. Says Jeff. Evening, Jeff. Says Darren.
It's like having a bedtime story.
Lee says, Rushmore, you get £25 off 2 p.m, I think. Yeah, sometimes I think you find you can get it sneakily early doors, £25. I'll definitely pay £25 on like a Sunday morning. Definitely have. When is DGS, the motion picture, being released? I wish I could do stuff like that. I have all these amazing ideas. I've got an amazing idea for a vlog. But it's going to take some serious planning, and it's going to be really hard to do, which almost puts me off of it, but it's almost like a challenge. It's actually a challenge, but I don't want to say, because if any of you 12 watching are big YouTubers and steal the idea,
you'll be livid.
Oh, fuming I'd be.
Just on the motion picture, I'll only agree to it if Brad Pitt plays me.
That's fair. Very similar. Very similar.
Especially with this haircut.
Golf God. Okay, thanks, Lee. Might have a go there. It's definitely worth a go there, Golf God. It's a really good track. Really good track. No worries, Dave. Love Brothers. Got bit by an adder. Oh, nearly got bit by an adder.
Poor mental. I don't know if
Did
I've
it-
ever seen an adder, you know.
Was it like, and you dodged it? Or did you just see the adder?
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever seen one.
Yeah, I saw one at Lip Hook. It was on the green, and Rob attacked it with his tailor-made spider popper. Yellow Perk was so much better than it was when I last played it.
When did you
Oh yeah,
last play it?
it was so much better than it was when I last played it. Yeah, yeah. When did you last play it?
When did you last play?
When did you last play?
Is it actually worth the money? Remember the yoke? Yeah, 100%. I
It's
think
really cute.
it's the most I've ever paid for a round, and
Yeah.
I'd go and do it again quite happily.
Yeah, I always said I would play it once a year, every year, and I haven't played it for 2 years.
Delightful. if you go, I'm keen. I'm up for it.
Yeah, it's expensive. It's like
Oh yeah, it is. But it's a treat yourself. Like you
It
say,
is.
once a year, treat yourself. Go and play at I think they're a really special club
it's crept up to like £130 a green fee now.
in summer. Yeah, I mean it is a lot. Don't get me wrong, and
money, isn't it?
Soph wouldn't appreciate it, but I think it's worth it personally.
Yeah. Can you reveal some future vids for us? Well, Golf God, I've got Cotswold Golf Course log coming up when I play it and film it and edit it, and I don't know how long any of that's going to take. I've also been sent. Well, that's rude, isn't it? What are you doing there?
Very rude.
I've also been sent some golf gloves, so I'm going to review some new golf gloves from GX Golf. I have got a round booked in back at Bridport because they have contacted me and said all our irrigation is fixed, this, that, and the other. Come down and do another vlog. Sure thing. We've got the DGS Tour, so we've got Lyme Regis, Yeovil, Portsmouth, the away day, which is Dartmouth Golf and Country Club and Bovey Castle. We've got St Pierre in Chepstow, and we've got Barton-on-Sea. There you go, some future vids for you, right there. Sounds like a busy old year, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Time to do all that. No wonder Carly's like, you're playing a lot of golf. I'm not. Who would play you and the other DGS players if there were actors? Well, you obviously Brad Pitt, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, do you know what? Danny DeVito for Robin Hayes.
Yeah. Stephen Merchant for Andy.
That'd be right. That's amazing. It's an amazing one. Oh God, I had no idea.
Maybe Warwick Davies instead for Robin.
Yeah. Sam, would you rather have my long game or Wayne's hair? God, that's a horrible question to answer, isn't it?
I'll take. I don't want your long game because my long game's better. So I'd take Wayne's hair.
Yeah, well, there you go. That's a shame, isn't it?
I mean, I can count on one hand how many times you've out-driven me.
This is true. Do you boys think freedom of back playing will change folks' opinion of more fun, less serious rounds? Hope so. Yeah, you still get those serious idiots out there, though, don't you?
Yeah, I think people will take it less for granted and actually just go out to enjoy themselves, as opposed to maybe go out and really be a bit try hard.
Yeah, I agree. I
will be anyway. I'll certainly be making the most of it.
Yeah, we're the same anyway, aren't we? Jeff Smith nearly trod on it. Nearly trod on the adder.
There you go.
That was
good job you missed it. Yeah.
It was, yeah. Yeah. Ben Stucker, when you guys next out on the course? Wednesday.
Possibly in a few weeks.
Possibly.
We'll see.
Fingers crossed. When is the next one of these chatty hours? Well, we're into the second hour, so that could count.
Now.
To be honest, I don't know. I was thinking about making this the last one because obviously you got Cotswold to edit. But what I was thinking the other day of doing, which I think would be quite cool, because I quite enjoy these chatty hours and it's fun to interact with the guys. I was thinking whenever we do a vlog in the future, it would be really cool to release all parts of the vlog. So like let's say it's 4 parts or whatever, all 4 parts get released and then host a chatty hour like a few days later with everybody that was in the vlog, talk about the vlog and like what our views of the course was, how the match played out. And it hopefully wouldn't be an hour and 5 minutes of chatting, but I just thought it might be quite cool. I think that's a good idea, do you?
I think you should do that. Yeah, I think that sounds cool.
Yeah. Keeps us in touch with kids, you know, all the kids that are watching. They'll have a stream. Who's the longest in the shower on the DGS golf crew? It certainly isn't me.
Ollie.
Yeah, it has to be Ollie. Yeah, it's huge. Have you ever played Blackboard? No, it's on the list to be played.
We've talked about it a few times. Wayne and
Yeah.
I have talked about that, but it's not come to fruition.
No, we nearly played it when we did Hurtmore, didn't we? And we were like, oh, I don't want to pay money to play in horrific weather.
Yeah,
so
it was horrific as well. So it was a good job we didn't.
It was a good decision. Darren 7, I got bit by a moth out of Wayne's water at Denton Park. I bought you some cheesy chips, you son of a bitch. Actually, I did buy him cheesy chips. I definitely bought him something, I'm sure I did. I felt guilty for shooting 10 over. Lee Pop, I played it in 2019 with a member and was so disappointed by the state of the fairways in Queens. I played it every year from 2004 to 2007 and it was amazing. Yeah, exactly. Back then, it was class, absolutely class, and you could understand why they would ask for 70 quid in the summer to play.
Gone a bit downhill since then.
Yeah, for some reason it's really lost its way.
Yeah.
I think it was something to do with like pesticides and stuff because it's like I don't know if it's like triple SI out there or some sort of special ground. They weren't able to use a particular pesticide, which got rid of the leather jackets and all that sort of stuff. And it's ruined it, unfortunately. Better for nature, but worse for golf. All right, Dream 4-ball, and it can't be any members of the DGS crew. Well, to be honest, I'd be surprised if I was in your Dream 4-ball and you could have had anyone like your Dream 4-ball.
Yeah, it's not a dream to play with Wayne because I do it on a fairly regular basis. Yeah. I mean, it is a dream because I enjoy it, but it's not. I don't have to think about it; it actually happens. Dream 4-ball. I mean, you've got to play with Tiger, haven't you?
Yeah,
as one. You've got to play with Tiger.
Yeah.
Arnold Palmer.
No, nice. I was watching.
If we're talking like anyone, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah. I watched a really cool documentary the other day, and if you like golf, Carly would say it's the horrific program. But it was something to do with caddies, and I was like, but it was narrated by Bill Murray. And I started watching it, and I just sort of flicked over, and I think we just finished watching Love Island or something. I was like, oh, what's this? Like, I bet this is rubbish. And I was just like engrossed in it. And it was all about like the history of the Masters, caddies and stuff. And back in the olden days, the Masters had their own caddies. And when pros came, they had to use a Masters caddy. They weren't allowed to bring their own caddies and all sorts of stuff like that. And it was really, really cool. Like, really cool show.
That's actually a good person to have in your Dream 4-ball, Bill Murray.
Yeah, it would be excellent.
Because he's good at golf and he is hilarious. So I go with him in as well.
Yeah. Ben James has come in with an absolute belter of people.
Yes, it's so good. I saw this ages ago. It's so good.
But he hasn't given you one.
Yeah, well, that's because I'm already Brad Pitt, aren't I?
Oh, of course you are, yeah.
I mean, if you think otherwise, then feel free to let me know.
Those characters are like nailed, aren't they? Yeah. Hugh Grant for Stuart, Keanu Reeves for Ollie, and Wayne for Russell Crowe. I think that is.
Yeah, you've done well there, Ben.
Yeah, really.
It seems like you've really thought about it.
Yeah, I know. Like he's just like he looks like you got. He looks like kind of really bang, bang, bang. Oh, fake then. What's going on? What's going on, Raoul?
See you
I think
around.
this guy is Americano.
Oh, nice. Going
Yes.
stateside. Whoosh.
A bit of that. One of the 11 is a Yank. In reference to Darren question, I went out today with no expectations and shot 82. Boom. Well done, Lee. That is
Good job, Lee.
amazing.
I'd be happy with that.
Similar. Yeah, that'd be incredible, wouldn't it? You should get the other DGS golf players to overdub one of the vlogs.
It would be quite funny, actually.
Yeah. As in, like...
So,
what,
like, just... Yeah, so you just, like, narrate it almost.
Yeah.
Because you could just give loads of abuse. It'd be hilarious.
Like that before. Like, we could watch a vlog and talk about it as we're watching it. The only problem is I edit them and then never watch them again. I literally edit it. I don't even watch it in full after it's edited because I've watched so many little bits of clips and I've gone back over that clip, and cut, and I do that and I literally finish it and then go edit, export, upload, not watching it.
You could almost do that and then send it to somebody and just get them to do like record a voice file to talk over what's happening, but like maybe someone that isn't involved in the vlog. Just for bands.
Yeah, like I should, if it was like me and Ollie, send it to you and go, what do you think?
And then I just chat over it and just talk absolute nonsense.
Look how much Ollie looks like Keanu Reeves. Jeff Swift. Night, boys. Night, Jeff. Sweet
Night,
dreams.
Jeff. Take it easy, bud.
Hope the knee doesn't hurt too much.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
When's the next time you can play Daryl? Love to see him and Stu Pearson play together competitively. Yeah, that would be really cool, wouldn't it? Daryl is actually a member at Remedies, so he could get me on there.
Daryl, come on.
Maybe I should just vlog him and Stu
playing. And me and you. We could just tag along.
Around. We could do a match of like shots versus no shots.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick.
Comes out on top. I think we'd be in for a brutal battering, but there we go.
I don't care. I just want to play.
Yeah, exactly. Just play Remedy. I think live chat after the round would be great. It's certainly something I'm considering.
Yeah, it's a cool idea.
Other than the other thing I was thinking about was I was going to do more chats with everybody, like do one with Marshy, and Ryan Tricky was keen for one, and just sort of get everyone involved, whoever wanted to do one. So if people want to just meet more DGS guys, then I'm more than happy to do these because I enjoy them thoroughly. I can't believe how long they take. This is an hour and 12 minutes. And none of your babies have awoke, Sam.
Wow, I have had Bonnie crying.
Oh, bloody bombs.
So sweet,
yeah. What is your favourite YouTube channel? And that doesn't have to be golf. It could be anything.
So during lockdown, I have played a lot of Call of Duty. Like a serious amount of Call of Duty. I play a lot of Warzone. And there's a guy called Aculite who is he doesn't just play Warzone, but he is ridiculous. Like he's so good. He's Canadian. He's like just seems like a really nice guy, but is wicked at games. So I watch him quite a lot.
Nice.
He actually doesn't post as many videos as I'd like him to, which is upsetting. But he's really good.
Good.
Other than DGS, obviously. But
obviously.
What I was saying, shortly.
Yeah. Favorite DGS golf vlog? Do you have a favorite? You can say any of your own.
Nah, I don't want to say that. That's a bit.
It's fun to watch yourself play golf, isn't it? I think it is.
I've learned a lot from watching myself play golf.
Yeah.
I never knew quite how short my backswing was before I started watching myself back on these. Favorite one. Where were you when Stu hit that ridiculous? Was it like a hybrid? Made an eagle. Yeah, that was quite a good vlog.
Yeah, that was good.
I enjoyed that vlog. It was a nice course. It looked nice.
That's incredible. Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
I'll go with that.
Yeah, good call. Thank you, sir. That was a good one, actually. I sometimes look back at that one, and it was, if I do say so myself, I quite enjoyed the presentation of that vlog.
And anyone with a particular music that I quite like that you put in sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
It's called like A Bouquet of Roses or something along those lines.
Oh, yeah, that was...
Love that tune. Honestly, I listen to it sometimes in the car.
I can't even remember. GC, no, what's his name? Quads, DJ Quads.
DJ Quads, yeah. It's A Bouquet of Roses. Honestly, I love that song. It's great.
Bill Murray's great at bowling. Yes, he is. He is great at bowling. Ben James, all about the Warzone, Sam. Great game to have a laugh at the lads. Although my kill-death ratio is pathetic.
Well,
Ben,
now I want to know what it is.
Yeah, the fact that you know there is such a thing as a kill-death ratio means that you do play it a lot. And now we need to know.
Mine was pretty poor. I play on PlayStation 4. I don't have PS5 yet. I can't get my hands on one. It's impossible. And for ages, I was playing on sort of the TV in the lounge. More recently, I bought a monitor for work, just to play games on. And actually, it's significantly improved my game. I went from like, I don't know, maybe a 0.92, 0.96 kind of like KD. My KD now is like 1.19, I think.
Wow.
So it's really ramped up, and I'm getting sort of, 3, 4, 5, 6 kills in a game. I think my highest is something like 14, 16, something along those lines.
There it is.
0.72. It's not terrible. I've seen worse.
I'm sure mine is worse.
Yeah, I think it is. But you probably only played like 4 games.
Yeah, I died a lot. Play at FIFA though, and look out.
Yeah, you do win at FIFA. Yeah.
My KD ratio at FIFA is fucking annihilation.
Ben, if you fancy a game, add me up.
Yeah, average kills too.
Hey, I'll take it.
Yeah,
I mean, I played my brother a lot. His is like 0.89 or something. I've got some other friends that are sort of around that kind of area that play as well. Carl just plays a lot.
He does, yeah. Sam was saying the other day that he likes playing with crap people like you, Ben, because he gets to play in the easier lobbies.
Yeah. Also gets fairly easier lobbies, which means I can get more kills. It's more fun, isn't
it? This is a good shout by Lee, by the way.
Sam Horrigan. I wish I looked as good as he did.
That's not a bad shout. You are looking a bit like Elton John version.
Rocket Man. Thank you.
Right, mate. We've been chatting for quite some time now. Hour and 17 minutes. Oh, someone's just asked another question. Here we go. Hang on. Let's just do this one. What component of golf do you think is most important, i.e. ironing, putting?
Driving for show, putting for dough, innit? Got me putting.
Yeah.
I was watching something the other day. He was saying, I think it might have been about the Masters and about course in general. And he said, I could put you on the green, like green in regulation for every hole, and you wouldn't come out you'd still hit over 100.
That's right. Yeah, someone said it about Augusta, didn't they?
Yeah,
so
it's about Augusta.
The average 18 handicap or something, I could give you a green and reg on every hole, and you still shoot over 100.
Yeah, so probably putting I think is probably the most important. It's not what I'm best at. I'm not great at putting at all. I think it has improved, but I'm not a good putter.
Yeah. I've just realised what he means by ironing. I was like, what's the ironing?
He's there with all his underpants. Hitting iron. Iron play.
Yeah, iron play. Yeah,
that's probably my favourite part of playing golf is irons.
Yeah.
Hitting into a green, anything from 7-iron down, is probably my favourite part of golf.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's all about short game. I think if you can't keep the ball in play off the tee, obviously that's bad. But yeah, short game can save you massively. Any of my good rounds of golf have come because I've holed putts or chipped close. It's not really about long drives, essentially. What's he said there? This is what you must have been laughing at. I play on a 50-inch.
I was laughing at the next one.
And find it way too big. Hurts my eyes. All about the bronze lobbies. Leave your game a tag would be good fun.
I don't know how. I don't think I can write a comment.
No, unless you logged in on your phone or something and watched the thing.
I'll do that at the same time. Let's do that.
Lee Popham, not Eddie the Eagle.
That's what I was laughing at. Is it the glasses? Is that what it is?
It must be. Are you going to have any lessons this year, Sam?
I say it every year. I would very much like to have some lessons. It's
Playing, do you really?
I just don't have the time or the money. Really, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be nice. I used to have lessons with Chris Till at Crane when he was at Moores. I used to have a few lessons with him, so I'd probably pick it up maybe occasionally. But if I did, I'd probably maybe focus on either particularly the long game, maybe driving, although that has improved more recently, or putting.
Yeah.
And as I just said, putting's probably most important. I should probably go putting.
Yeah.
I just need to practice more.
Yeah. That's the trouble, isn't it? You just got to practice. And if you don't have time to practice, then you can't practice. You just have to turn up and play. And that's when you then have to just enjoy golf. And that's when you're doing just what we do and you hack around, but having a nice day off.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you're not practicing. Then all of a sudden, one little round creeps up and you're like, oh, I played well there. And then you get all excited that you're going to be good at golf. And then you go out the next week and crap again.
Yeah, that's it.
Have you posted your comment?
I have, yeah, but it's not showing up on here yet. But I have done it.
Come on, these sly old boots.
There it is. There you go, Ben. Add me up.
That's what he is. It's DJ0789. And also, if you ever see Sam Horrigan commenting, now you know who Sam Horrigan is.
This boy. I mean, I only comment on the ones that I'm involved in generally, because then people say nice things sometimes about me, and then I say things.
Yeah,
not always. I mean, nobody's horrible, which is lies.
Yeah. Lee said you always seem to drive well. I'd say that's true.
It's not always been the case, though, Lee. Not always been the case.
Bought my driver. You're welcome.
Yeah, I think that's definitely made an improvement. Yeah, but I tried to do the driving range for the first time and actually hit it really well. Bought it. I'm sure the next few times I tried it was terrible.
Yeah, shocking. Yeah. It would be crossplayers on Xbox bogey, so it would need your Activision Warzone shiz.
Oh man, I don't know what that is.
Oh, you should have said that earlier, Ben. Can you? Bloody hell, trying to log off here.
I play on crossplay anyway because my brother plays on Xbox too.
Yeah, Ryan's an Xbox.
How do I find my own thing?
The one, the only Sam Horrigan.
I search for play. I don't actually know how to find my own. Maybe if I go on the Activision website, it'd probably be easier, wouldn't it?
It's funny that 6 people are watching you search for your phone.
For my Activision thing, just to...
Obviously, one of them is Ben, which is fine. He's waiting with bated breath. I bet you'll be on in a minute, won't you?
I'm hoping to be, yeah.
Yeah. So you and Ben can hook up immediately.
Yeah, my brother will be on too. So yeah, crack on if you're keen.
Lovely hot stuff. Not me. Oh no.
I mean, it's probably an error because I'll probably be up early, but what are you going to do?
How much is Bonnie waking overnight?
No idea. I slept for it. Last 2 nights I've gone to bed so early.
Well, you have.
Yeah, really early.
You got a lot going on, haven't you?
Yeah, I think it was something like 9:30 2 nights ago. It was like 10:30 yesterday.
Which would be the old 9:30.
I actually can't find this, Ben.
Ben's just said, if you see my gamer tag request you as Ripat Butcher, that's me.
Let's see if that works. If not, I'll try and get your number off Wayne and work out.
I realise that's R.I.P. Pat Butcher, not Rip
Pat Butcher.
Ripat
Butcher.
Yeah, Ripat Butcher. R.I.P. Pat Butcher. Yeah, I don't know who Ben Jones is, by the way, so I haven't got his number, so I can't pass it on to you.
Oh, sorry, Ben. Maybe not. Yeah, add me anyway. We'll work it out.
Yeah, figure it out.
If not, I'll see if I can find it and I'll just post it on this video afterwards.
Do you watch any rugby, Sam?
I do watch a little bit. My brother plays rugby. Yeah, he's a pretty big guy. He's a bit taller than me. He's big built. Yeah, he plays for Legit. I do watch a little bit. I tend to watch England. I watched some of the highlights from the Premiership Rugby earlier, which was on TV. So I saw a bit of Wasps, saw a bit of Sale. Yeah, I don't really support it. I've been to a few games. I previously had my coronations with Aviva, and they sent me free tickets a few times. So I've been to a few games, been to Twickenham and stuff. So I do like it. It's not generally my sport. I'm a football and golf guy.
Yeah, same. I've done a couple of Twickenham trips and bits and bobs, and done like the rugby sevens and all that sort of stuff. But I like it. I love the game, and sometimes when I watch it, I'm like, I love this, but I just don't watch it. It's just really weird because I love it when I watch it. I'm like, cool, what a good game that was, and then yeah, I don't watch it. See you later, Junkless. Until next time, stay safe.
Dave, take it easy, bud.
Ben, thanks.
Thanks, man.
Lovely chatting to you. Lee, I used to do that, Sam, and master the fully asleep when the kids woke up in the night.
It's not intentional, I swear. I do get up in the morning with our younger boy, though, generally.
Yeah.
Our younger boy, he's not younger than her. She's a baby. But he is young.
True. Yeah, with your young boy.
Yeah, with my young boy. I get up with him usually in the morning. So I do my fair share, I think.
You certainly do. You certainly do. All right. Thank you very much for your time.
Pleasure. It's been lovely to chat to you. I haven't spoken to you properly for a while.
I know. And we still really haven't. We've just done this.
Yeah. That's fun, though, isn't it?
But it's still been lovely. It's been nice to see your Elton John face.
Yeah. Or Eddie the Eagle.
Yeah, Eddie the Eagle. It's been that was a good film, that Eddie the Eagle.
It was. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I've watched it a few times.
It was good. Oh, what's your favourite film?
I kind of go through periods of having lots of films that I like and I really like and I watch multiple times. One that I watch quite a lot is Just Go With It.
Just Go. Yeah, that's good, isn't it? With Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, I love that film. I think it's hilarious.
I like that film as well. It's a good one to watch again and again, isn't it? It's always fun.
It's an easy one to watch again and again. I'll quite happily watch it again and again.
The kids are really funny at it, aren't they?
Yeah, really good. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, I mean, I just go through phases of enjoying like particular films.
Yeah.
Like Six Underground, I really like from Netflix, but obviously that's quite new. So is it an all-time favorite? Probably not. I love a film though. I'll watch most things.
Yeah. Very lovely. There you go. I thought I'd finish it with an ordinary question.
Yeah, nice.
All right, thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated.
Pleasure. Take it easy, guys.
Mr. BJH says bye. Lee says he's messaging Lee. She wasn't finishing out. Thank you very much.
Right.
And don't stop there. Message them all. Crossfield. Yeah. Anyone.
Keep it up. Keep it going.
Cheers, Sam. Much appreciated, mate. And
pleasure, mate. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Cheers, mate. Tune in.
Take it easy. Bye.
Bye-bye.